Hey Doodlers, this is Adam Sasinski and welcome to day 33 of the 40-day How to Doodle course. Now within this lesson, as you can see, I've actually taken you to the lesson page you're probably on right now viewing this video. And there's a reason for this. Today's lesson doesn't involve any real doodles or anything like that. It's more so about doodling, I guess, captions that help spice up your doodle. So words and captions and everything like that. So as you can see here, it's I got this from somewhere else. This guy's actually missing a thumb. See, he's missing a thumb there, but he's a cartoon, so he's all okay. So he says I changed my password to incorrect. Now, whenever I forget it, it will tell me your password is incorrect. Now, I found that quite amusing. Not sure if you find that funny. Not sure if it's good to follow his advice, but what this does is it shows that there's a picture, there's an image, and the text around the image helps to give that image more meaning. And that's the real reason why I wanted to present this lesson and to talk about handwriting and captions. Now, your handwriting, as long as it's readable and legible, especially if other people are going to be reading it, if it's readable, then that's fine. You don't have to focus too much on it. We spoke about fonts before. But the most important thing, I think, is to use words and captions to spice up your visuals, to spice up your doodles within your visual notes as much as possible. So they work hand in hand. Sometimes you would add more writing and don't be afraid to write paragraphs and then draw a simple image, doodle a simple image to represent that paragraph, the idea behind that paragraph. That's an easy way to do it. So there's a lot of possibilities there, and with practice you will no doubt get better. Now as we move down this page, I've included a few cartoons. Now here are a couple of cartoons, and what I've done is I have removed the captions below the cartoons. So you're looking at the images and you're thinking, okay, what could that mean? Obviously there's some kind of interpretation. All the images can be interpreted in a different way, and that's, I guess, the biggest problem with images is people will interpret these images in a very different way depending on their past experiences, their background, the type of things that they've been exposed to in the past, memories, whatever it is. So for one person, this could mean one thing, but for another person, it could mean completely something else. Therefore, using only images to express your ideas, especially if you're presenting something to somebody else, and if you're not going to be there to explain things as I am here, say, within these videos, then those kind of images can be misread, misinterpreted. And therefore, that's where captions come into the picture. So you have a look at those captions, and here I'm going to open this up and show you what the captions actually are. So one of the cows says, the other cow, honestly, George, I don't know why you feel so guilty. This is what we're raised for. Okay, who would have thought that that's what they were thinking? I don't know. And here it says early experiments in transportation. Okay, haha, okay? It's good. It's kind of like a haha sort of joke. But that's, I guess, not the main focus of this lesson. I wanted to have a little bit of fun today, so I've given you a couple of Garfield comics to go over. Now, I've blanked out the speech bubbles. As you can see here, they are completely empty. So these comics are up to you to interpret any way you see. So ding dong, okay, hello, goodbye, whatever. Okay, that's really not what it says. Okay, that's just a silly joke. Okay, I'm not very good. I'm not a very funny guy, but some of you are very, very funny and made me laugh out loud with your submissions. So I'm going to share some of these submissions with you. By the way, before I do, okay, these comics here, I'm going to show you what the actual comics actually are with the thought bubbles intact. So, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Why don't you use the pet door? Forgot the security code. Okay, and then the other one is stop begging Garfield. You may have any food that falls on the floor. And then bang, I hate you. I can live with that. See, that's pretty funny. Initially I thought it was pretty funny when I came across it. So it's sort of jokes sort of wear down over time. Now let's look at Heron's. Heron, who's a 7-year-old Brazilian boy doing this course. Let's see what he came up with. So, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Where were you, Garfield? It's none of your business. I thought that was pretty funny. That's pretty good. Here's another one. Okay. Where is the salt, Garfield? The table goes like that. What are you doing? The salt is not here. that's funny. I like that. That's very good. And let's look at a few other. Lydia. Let's have a look at what Lydia came up with. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Use the flap, Garfield. Have you seen that flap? You use the flap. that's funny. That's hysterical. Okay, let's have a look at what Natalia came up with. Okay, it's got maybe a little bit bigger with this one. There we go. Ding dong, ding dong. No more lasagna today. Just help you not gain weight. Perfect. Okay. This salad is sliding smoothly down my throat. Not really. Like that. So it shows like that. That's amazing. Amazing what you guys have sort of come up with. We've got a few other ones that have been submissions from with other languages. If you're Polish, then you will understand these ones here and a few other ones from Damien as well, who submitted, who's Polish, who I think, submitted them in Polish. So they're funny as well, and maybe you could use Google Translate to have a look at them. Let's look at Henry B. Okay. We can get outside after the table is cleared. I mean, after I finished. You look finished to me. You guys come up with that is fantastic. Just think about that. This is so open to interpretation, and that's the whole point of your captions. They are just open to interpretation, to writing whatever you feel is necessary to kind of interpret your images in a variety of different ways. So look, have fun with this activity, and it's okay. I mean, it's hard. I mean, some of the ideas I've come up with, and I don't know how many ideas. There could be potentially thousands and thousands of different interpretations of this comic, but it's a great process to kind of strengthen your imagination and think about funny and creative things that could kind of come up with these sort of captions. So no doodling per se today, no specific doodles, but have fun with the captions. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next lesson.